Just wanted to show you our 1962 Schield Bantam C350. We've had this for a little while. We were going to do a total restoration on this, but as we'd have it, we ended up having a job that we actually need this on. So we kind of did a mechanical restoration on it. Got everything straightened out there. We spent about 3 months working on the mechanicals on this, and then we just kind of cleaned the thing up and did a quick paint job on it, just to freshen it up a little bit. So it kind of looks a little bit better and looks kind of the way it operates. Pretty good. So, but anyway, it needed an extensive amount of work. On the undercarriage, all of the nuts that are holding the bottom rollers on, the nuts were completely rotted off. Needless to say, the threads were going off the U-bolts, so we had to replace all of those, and then we had to get into all the adjusters here for the sprockets, the drive sprockets, and the front idlers and everything. After we got done there with the undercarriage work, then we had to get into everything else on it. And basically, over the years, it was neglected. There was a lot of things that were froze up on it, and then there was a lot of things that I guess there just wasn't enough bungee cords and duct tape. But they did their best with that. So we went ahead and fixed the stuff right, and it took time. And underneath the machine for the digging walks assembly, we ended up, part of that was just gone, missing. And when I crawled under there to see why it didn't work, I understood real well why it didn't. So we ended up, and I couldn't get really what I needed, so I ended up machining parts and fabricating, building the stuff we needed to get this thing all back to the way it should be. And the clutches, they've all been gone over, the brakes. The mechanisms have all been gone over, freed up, and set up right the way they're supposed to be. And then the engine in this is kind of interesting. This has got an H225 Chrysler Slant 6 industrial engine. And I have never seen one of these machines with that engine before. But I know it's the right engine because I've got the original paperwork for the machine, and it lists that engine on there for this machine. So it's kind of, I'd say, rare. Most of these come through with Continental engines and or Detroits. And anyway, it really is a nice running piece. That Slant 6 does a real good job. It's got enough power for it, and it's not too much to where you're breaking the machine up. But it runs very nice. I'm real pleased with it. But anyway, we got this thing going. We have a job coming up down on the bluff of Lake Erie, and we have to dig some 35-foot deep dewatering wells. And one of the problems is it's down on a lower tier, and we got to get something down about a 40-degree incline, 104 foot down. And most of the newer hydraulic equipment that's capable of doing this stuff is too big to get down in that area. So we're going to use this with an orange peel bucket, which we have sitting right over here. And we will be digging inside of a 4-foot steel casing that we're making. And anyway, when we do all of this, we're going to videotape this and put it on the site. Some of you people may find it interesting and educational. So I hope that you know, hope it's something that you all would want to see. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and do that here probably in the next couple of weeks. We'll get started on it, including lowering this machine down that embankment. So we'll see how it all plays out. I hope you were interested in seeing what we did here. And thanks again. And we'll be talking to you again real soon.